Just wanted to give a quick shout out to my cousins, Matt and Carrie, down in Katy, Texas, who were the ones responsible for getting me this bottle of whiskey. Totally forgot to give them a shout out while I did the review. Slipped my mind. Sorry, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Matt and Carrie. Appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka The Dude. So tonight I got a twofer. I'm going to do my November patron giveaway, and I'm going to do a donated bottle of corn whiskey from the great state of Texas. Well, Katy, Texas to be exact. So this is down near Houston. So we'll get into that here shortly, but let's go ahead and do the giveaway real quick. I'm actually going to go ahead and pour up a little bit first and then sip on it. A pretty good pour. Oh, by the way, before I do the giveaway, this is from MKT Distillery. It is their Engineers Texas corn whiskey. So we'll do a little history lesson on MKT real quick, or after we do the drawing, and then we'll talk about this Texas corn whiskey. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to do our top three, and then we're going to pick three alternates just in case. I've set up rules on my Patreon that everybody has 24 hours to get back to me. I'm not doing a specific giveaway. I've got a spreadsheet built, so the winners can go to the spreadsheet, pick out samples, let me know, and then that's what they get. So that's what we're doing this month. So first roll of the dice, we have Big Sherm, $20 patron, Sherman. Sherman is pretty new to the whiskey scene. He's dove in head first. He's a local guy, and he's pretty much did the same thing I did early last year. Just go balls deep in whiskey. So Sherman's a $20 winner, or a $20 patron, and he will be more than likely number one. We'll remove him from the list. Let's take a sip. You quit licking yourself? Oh, looks like Sherman's getting second place. We have our top patron, Mr. J.P. Pole from Canada, who is a $50 patron. So JP, you can pick whatever the hell you want and I'll send it to you. Alright, last one of our top three is Mr. Dean Daco. So Dean, you won. Congrats. Get to pick some samples. So Dean won. Let's go ahead and knock out 3 alternates just in case. Got Blake Baumgartner is our first alternate. Mike Linslada is our second alternate. And then one more. Oh, Alan Dudley. Yep, Alan Dudley is the third alternate. So, thanks for your support, guys. I appreciate it a lot. But those winners have 24 hours from the posting of this video, which is at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, November 5th. They have 24 hours to get back to me on what they want. Otherwise, I'm going to the alternates, and then they're going to get to pick. So, we'll just go for, we'll see. We'll probably just do 3 samples. We'll do 3 samples apiece. I think that's pretty fair. Well, we'll do 3 samples for the first place, 2 samples for the second place, and then 1 sample for the third. So JP gets 3. Might do more. I might throw something extra in there. I'm a giving person. So we'll do at least 3, 2, 1. And y'all send me a message on Patreon and we'll get that handled up. So what? Alright, on to the whiskey. So what, Bonnie? Alright. What? Come here. Say hi to everybody. Is your foot still hurting you? Poor little dew claw's still hurting her. You wouldn't quit like going diving head first into crap all the time. I can't even see it. My beard's in the way. Anyway, alright. MKT Distillery. In 1893, the Missouri, Kansas, Texas Railroad started laying rails through the area and began operation in 1895. The town, named after the MKT Railroad, which was commonly referred to as the KT Railroad, developed around the original train stop and railroad tracks, and today is known as Katy, Texas. She's surprised about it. The MKT line brought residents and opportunity to Katy. In around 1900, Katy rice farming became an important part of life. Rice farming was very successful and the Katy soil was fertile. Fertile. Katy's first rice dryer was built in 1940. Katy had plenty of land for rice crops, but large crops required more rice dryers. In 1944, Roy Morrison, J.V. Cardiff, and B. Ray Woods built the first rice dryers made of concrete in Texas. These rice silos and dryers are the most iconic and meaningful landmarks in Katy. The MKT Railroad, the KT train depot, and rice are very symbolic to the history and heritage of Katy. Because of that history and legacy, we have named ourselves MKT Distillery, and we use locally grown rice in every spirit we produce. Oh, that's pretty cool. By embracing those symbols, we hope to establish ourselves as Katy's own, which will help market our regional brand. The rice dryers are closed. The last harvest was processed in 2005. The iconic place is where we have chosen to distill our products in order to commemorate the importance of rice to the Katy community. Now we invite you, our friends and neighbors, to come to our MKT tasting room for Katy's own liquor produced in the distinctive Katy rice silos. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to get to the whiskey now. So they've got 5 different spirits that they produce Old KT Shine Moonshine, Silver Spike Whiskey, Conductor's Reserve Bourbon Whiskey, Engineers Texas Corn Whiskey, and Bonner's Point Vodka. So, I got the Engineers Texas Corn Whiskey pulled up, and it's oddly familiar. So, Engineers is an all-corn whiskey sourced from local Texas farmers. The whiskey was produced in collaboration with another local and proud member of the Texas Whiskey Association and aged in locally sourced used bourbon whiskey barrels. It is then proofed down with local Katy, Texas water. The combination of the corn, whiskey aging, and used bourbon barrels gives it a flavor profile that is smooth and mellow, similar to Scotch whiskeys and Irish whiskeys that are also aged in used bourbon barrels. This process of putting locally sourced corn whiskey in locally sourced used bourbon barrels and proving it with Katy, with Katy, Texas water. I thought that was a dramatic pause because there was a comma there, but it was just, whatever. Gives it a very unique flavor. Bonnie, will you quit licking yourself? Gives it a very unique flavor profile that can only be found at MKT Distillery. So, this is oddly familiar, and honestly, it says on the bottle, produced and bottled by MKT Distillery LLC. So, I've got a hunch. Man, my nose has not led me astray too many times, but without knowing where it actually comes from, because from what the label says and what that says, they don't technically distill this at the MKT Distillery. This is a sourced whiskey, and I'm fairly positive this is an Iron Root Republic distillate, because it's got that. I've been to Iron Root. I've had the Iron Root in my mouth a couple times. So I've been to Iron Root a few times and have sampled their whiskeys on numerous occasions. And if my memory and my palate serves me correct, this is a sourced Iron Root whiskey. And it's actually really tasty. They won Corn Whiskey of the Year, so I mean, this is a solid product. Totally think that's an Iron Root product. I mean, I might be wrong. It could be a Balcones product, but I doubt it, because it's aged for 2 years, and this is what leads me to believe it's not Balcones, and it is Iron Root, because it's a 2-year whiskey. And where'd it go? Oh, sorry guys, sorry. And this is a 2-year single, well, I believe this is a 2-year single malt from Balcones. And you can, will you shut the fuck up? Jesus. Bonnie, what is it? So, I'm going to slap the piss out of you. They're going to see me get violent. Hiya! Ah, god dang it. So anyway, all in all, I totally think that this is an Iron Root product because it has a it's familiar to me. Will you hush? Will you hush? Will you lay down? I'm trying to record whiskey videos. So, all in all, I really like this. It's a tasty corn whiskey. I've never been big on corn whiskeys, but I'm not well versed in corn whiskeys, so I definitely think this is an Iron Root product. it has that feel to it. So I like it. It's got great flavor. I don't know what the price point is on this bottle, but this one is bottled at 47.2%, aged for 2 years. So I think it's a tasty product, and it's got a really cool story to it. So all in all, I give it a thumbs up. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I like it. All right. So don't forget, check the description below for all the links to all the stuff that you can support me. Thanks to all the patrons for donating and supporting me every month. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. You guys do more than everybody else. You go above and beyond. You feel like I deserve your money every month. So I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing it for me, but I'm also doing it for everybody who needs a helping hand when it comes to your whiskey needs. So also, we got down there links to my Tattered Beans page. Order some coffee from me. It is veteran owned, veteran sold, so you can help me out that way. I get a portion of each purchase. Got the Teespring down there. You can order a t-shirt from me. Try to put up t-shirts every week. Some are cool, some are not. Whatever. You win some, you lose some. Got Patreon down there. Sign up at patreon.com/Kelly Redbeard Sparks. Don't forget to check out the Bearded Idiots. We're pretty funny as well. You can support me over there also. Or you can support the three of us. And like always, don't drink and drive. Be safe. This is all for educational purposes only. Entertainment and educational purposes. And like always, folks, drink some whiskey, share with your friends and family, and have a nice day. Y'all take care.